if every conversation you've ever had with this, she don't blink like that, and now today she's blinking like she was staring at the sun during a eclipse.
Jordan Peele.
Wow.
Right.
Sweat.
Right. Start sweating like for
Just
no
like-
reason. It's like, right, you know this for 2 years, but I've never seen you sweat from your temple in my life. Never.
I can't. Okay.
Even in the gym, I never seen you sweat from there. What the hell? You real nervous. What you do? Hey, yo, it's Poppy, y'all. I'm Ace.
Hi, and I'm Star. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Alright, bet. Let's get into it. Alright, so boom. We're here with Melli Monaco talking about 8 ways women lie and how to deal with it. Or 8 ways women lie to men and how to deal with it. Sure, it's way more.
She's spilling the beans.
Right, she's spilling the tea. She's snitching on y'all.
She must got a lot of hate from a lot of women.
Right? That's a fact. But that means we like her, though.
What's up, lovers? How are you doing today? Today, I am making a video about 8 things. That's 8, that's 9. I'm not saying she's cheating or anything, but there is something a little fishy. You tell the bitch, where were you last night? She's kind of like lying. She's vague. Very vague. You tell the bitch, where were you last night? She's gonna be like, out? Yes, bitch, I know you were out.
Yeah, out where,
And
motherfucker?
what you're telling me you're out for. No, people who
Lie.
don't lie are very precise. Where were you last night? I was at the supermarket when you called me. I was at my mom's house. I fell asleep. Even if that sounds a little weird.
Yeah, see, I'm glad she said that.
Right.
Let me tell y'all, gentlemen. Bitch ever tell you I fell asleep? I lied. She was fucking.
Lie. It's very easy to answer a question, especially a question that easy. Where were you? Not just out, bitch. Or another example. Who were you with last night? Oh, I was out with a friend.
Who?
Bitch. What friend? Do I know him? Especially if you know that person. This is weird that you wouldn't tell.
Who you?
know
Yeah.
that person. And if you don't know this new friend, this is kind of weird. Like a new friend, you went out with a new friend. Who the fuck is this? You
Right,
know?
facts.
Most likely what she's doing when she's
Facts.
doing that, she's just buying herself some time. She knows you're not gonna go for the hours
Right.
out.
She's trying to think
Right.
it's a lie.
Right.
To think of a lie if she doesn't really want to tell you where she was.
Right.
Because you know she
Stalling.
probably didn't want you to know she was getting fucked last night. Yeah.
Yep.
That's what she was doing. But now she's like, okay,
Facts.
I didn't think of a lie that's gonna
Stalling.
be plausible enough that
Yeah.
she's gonna be with it.
She got the tea.
People can come up with a lie pretty quickly, but right now you kind of caught her off guard, and now she's like, okay, give me 5 seconds. Okay. But again, maybe she wasn't getting fucked because you know me, I'm going too far. Maybe.
Nah.
She knows that she was
You
doing
know.
something that you would probably
Not like,
appreciate.
right, absolutely.
So she's just withholding the information.
But that's the same thing.
Number 2,
Getting fucked, talking to niggas, out with niggas. It's always involving niggas. Otherwise, there's no reason why she wouldn't tell you, bro. Why would you give a fuck? He was at your friend's house and he was doing. No one cares. He don't give a fuck. Once he hears the answer and it's not niggas, he stopped listening because he don't care no more.
I mean, I would say the club, but there's niggas at the club.
Oh my god, the club by yourself?
No. Say like a girl ends up going to the club with her friends, and maybe that guy doesn't like clubs for specific reasons. Obviously, men are there.
Right, exactly.
Or
Lie.
in general, they just don't like clubs.
Was fucking at the club.
Right.
Stop playing with me.
So can't even say that.
Lie.
Men.
to me, the biggest one, I used to use it, so I'm letting you know. She gets upset.
She said I used to
Yeah.
use it.
You know you're going to ask her again, where were you? Why are you always checking me? Why do you always need to know where I'm at? Why don't you trust me? If you don't trust me, you should leave.
But not for nothing.
Oh my god.
Not for nothing, a lot of women don't understand this because it's something that women don't understand men. So it's not like we have a coaching people to go to understand men and why they do this. But it's the simple fact that it's called respect, mutual respect. Like, they want to know where you were because they want to know that are you a valid person that I can trust when you're not around me.
Right.
Not only that, it's just like also the fact that like God forbid you was in trouble. Like there are 2 reasons as to why they would ask these questions, and they're valid reasons because
Right.
it's just like I don't want somebody out here who's gonna move shiesty when I'm not with you.
Right. And it's a thing called trust but verify. So
Right.
even though you trust them, that doesn't mean that you don't occasionally need to verify the situation.
Right.
And when you verify the situation, even when you trust somebody, that builds further trust.
And especially if you're in say God forbid you're in a limbo with your significant other where y'all arguing and y'all are not really seeing eye to eye, so you take a little time away or whatever. You're like spending a little time away from each other. Not really necessary away, like break or whatever, but like you're not living together and you're at you're at your house, they're at theirs or whatever. Like communication, it's very important especially during that time.
Because during an argument, they don't know what the fuck you're doing.
Right.
And bitches love to fuck niggas during arguments.
Right. So it's just like, especially if you're not living with each other, like come on.
They go to that extent. They go. I retired from the lies.
Oh yeah.
But yes.
You retired?
They're gonna go to that extent because they want to make you feel like you're out of control for even thinking that. And that's gaslighting, actually. You know, she's gonna make you feel like what you feel is not real when she knows damn well that what you feel is real. But she's gonna try to make you feel crazy.
That's called
and out of
gaslighting.
your mind and like, oh my God, you're so insecure. If you are with people like that, you need to go because these people are gonna make you wonder if you are really crazy.
Yeah.
And
Right.
if you are insecure and if you are all the things that they're saying you are because you know you have no proof. Number 3, body language. You gotta look at how she's acting. Like her body is gonna tell on her if she's not that good of a liar. Like she's gonna start stressing. Like you know, she's gonna start fidgeting. She might sit on her hand or she blinks a lot. She's trying to break eye contact because she knows she cannot lie to you looking at you. I mean, again, some bitches are really good and they're gonna look at you straight face
And lie.
That's true.
like it's nothing. But maybe she's gonna be a little sweaty. Her hands, her palms are gonna be a little
most
sweaty.
people can't lie like
She's gonna start like showing, you know, under the arm.
The police do shit like the police pay attention to your body language and shit like that.
Yeah.
They train them to pay attention to your body language. Like if you start moving funny, like this motherfucker's lying. I don't know what you're lying about, but you lying about something.
My question is, how do you differentiate between lying and just being general nervous?
Why the fuck are you nervous?
Because there are people who laugh when they're nervous. Just
But when you're being,
or if you're introverted or
whatever. When you're being questioned about serious problems and discrepancies, why the fuck are you nervous if you didn't do anything?
Let me ask you then, for a scenario. You get called in for a murder. Are you going to be nervous about the situation?
That's the police, bro. The police will fucking set you up to get a crime, to get the fucking,
Yes, this is true.
to get the conviction. The police will ignore things that exonerate you in order to get the conviction. They have an incentive to convict you. You don't have an incentive to catch your person doing something if they didn't do it.
Right.
Right? They have an incentive to catch someone, no matter who it is. Anyone will do, really.
Yes.
Right? It doesn't really matter. But you need to know the truth of the situation, and you're not gonna leave if there's an issue.
Right. Okay.
If there's not an issue, rather.
He might be a little out of breath. Her foot might be tapping. You know, it's just like stretch it is gonna come out. But she's touching her face a lot, or she's.
Plus, if someone's naturally nervous a lot, you know them. You're together.
Yeah.
You can tell what's their normal tics and what is fucking strange.
That's true.
Right? Like, if every conversation you've ever had with this bitch, she don't blink like that, and now today she's blinking like she was staring at the sun during a fucking eclipse.
Jordan Peele.
Wow!
Right.
Sweat.
Right, start sweating like for
Just
no
like-
reason. It's like, right, you know this bitch for 2 years. Like, bitch, I have never seen you sweat from your temple in my life. Never.
I can't. Okay.
Even in the gym, I never seen you sweat from there. What the hell? You real nervous. What you do? Fuck no. You know what I'm saying?
Like, you need to pay attention to the bitch when you talk to her. Also, cross arms. She's very defensive at this point. Number 4, she hides her phone. Well, you know, anyone who is doing some dirt is most likely very close to their phone. Like, she's not going to the bathroom without her phone. She's not going to take a shower without her phone. She's not leaving the house without her phone. If she forgets the phone in the house just with you, she runs back. I need the phone. So what I would tell you to do with this, because, you know, I don't want you to go to
They can't even leave the phone in the room with you?
Right.
That's a
weird.
problem.
Extremely
phone,
red
'cause
flag.
That's not cool. What you do is just be like, let me see your phone. And it's not even for you to go through the phone. It's like maybe you need the phone to do something, but nothing like no text message or no DMs, no nothing.
Right. Like leave your phone downstairs and be like, let me see, like to look at the time, look at something like that, or the weather. Let me see your phone. Let me look at the weather thing.
Right.
And if there's any hesitation, anything like that, you know it's suspicious.
Really, you don't even need the phone.
Right.
That is a test that we are
Right.
doing right now. But just look at her reaction. start acting like, no, I need to use it now, or no, but where is your phone? Can you go, like, bitch, you were not even on your phone right now. Why are you guys acting like this? Like, just give me your phone. It's closer. If there is any type of like pushback for her to give you the phone, there is a problem. Because you're not even asking her to go through the phone. You just like, hey,
let me hold that.
Because you want to do something.
Right, and it's like, and if I can't even hold it for a couple seconds, you niggas must be texting you all the time.
Red flag.
And
Red
I'm
flag.
telling you, I used to do that dumb shit. If I know there is some stuff, some secret, some, you know, stuff that I wasn't supposed to be doing in my phone is going with me everywhere. But when I was being cool and I was being loyal and not a cheater or nothing, well, my phone could be anywhere. I didn't care because nothing was in my phone. Number 5, she starts crying.
Oh yeah,
that's
the ultimate weapon.
Some type of technique that women use because
Yeah.
they know that you guys cannot handle a bitch crying. I'm not saying that the bitch is not crying for real because you gotta realize if it's for real or not.
Right.
But what women do a lot is that they're gonna cry, so you feel bad and you're gonna drop the story. You're gonna drop it because you're gonna be okay. I don't know what to do.
Right.
Right. You're so
Facts.
scared of them tears. Them tears are fucking fake sometimes, and you need to fucking realize that she's
Facts.
playing you. Number 6,
Gangster.
she answers your question with
a question.
Right.
What she's doing in this instance is just deflecting.
Hey, listen, I'm a lawyer. That should have worked for me. I'm like, I asked you a fucking question. Like, nah, but what? I asked you a question. I didn't answer what I said. I didn't forget.
Buying herself some time. Yes. Where were you last night? Why are you asking me where I was last night?
We'll get to that. Where were you? I'll answer that after you answer the question I asked you.
The fucking question.
Right.
Yes. Again, she's buying herself some time so she can come up with a better lie and see what she needs to say. Number 7, she takes her time to answer. So this is usually when you're texting her or when you call her. Now it takes forever for her to call you back or text you back. Well, usually she's always on the phone. She's like fucking Speedy Gonzalez, but today she's
now you can't
taking a
find
long
her.
time to respond. And it's because she's trying either to make you forget that you asked that question, and some bitches are just gonna be blunt and not even respond and hope that you forgot. Or they're buying themselves some time, one more time to come up with the best lie. And number 8, her story keeps on changing. So, you know, she says one
Major
lie.
red flag.
It's a whole criminal.
For that lie to make sense, she needs to make another
Give
lie
it a boot.
that's gonna give the story a whole thing, you know. So, you know, when somebody starts lying, they're gonna have to keep on changing their story to make the story make sense. So what you need to do is to confront them and be like, wait, this don't make sense because you said that, now you're saying that, or you know, let them tell you the story, and a few days later, ask again to tell you the story again. They're gonna be upset, oh, but why? I told you this. If they get upset, you already know what's up a little bit, but then
They tell you again and fuck it up.
The story is a little different. It's because they already forgot what they fucking told.
Gotcha, bitch.
So here is how you fix some of them shit. Some of them you gotta just confront.
Put your foot
them.
down.
You feel something, you confront. Number 2, make sure you follow your gut instinct. I know, don't go overboard because sometimes you're like, oh, there's something wrong, there's something wrong. Maybe there's nothing wrong.
Right.
But sometimes you
Right.
have that gut instinct and you're like, yo, it is really something.
It's not adding up.
Shit.
Right.
Trust
And
what
she-
you're feeling. Your feelings are fucking valid.
Take your gut instinct and add that to the facts in the real life world. And if you feeling shit's weird and then they start acting weird, add it together.
Right. Actions that are not adding up and answers that are not being actually answered. Put that 2 and 2 together, and that gut feeling, you're probably most likely right. She's not respecting you. You gotta let her go.
Right.
As simple as that.
Make sure you're not paranoid, but don't dismiss it. Just be in tune with yourself.
Right.
Number 3, try to figure out why she's lying. Try to have a conversation. Try to tell her, yo, I don't think what you're saying makes much sense. Do you want to rephrase? What are you scared about?
I like that.
Why you're doing this? You know, try to have a conversation. And then the 4th thing you can do is tell her that you actually appreciate the truth more than you appreciate lies. And yes, just say that. I was gonna say yes, it's gonna be consequences. Yes, bitch, it's gonna be consequences. Don't say that part.
Right. Just don't say that part. Yeah, say that part.
If she was upfront and honest with you. Don't know if all that shit is gonna work because especially if that bitch was cheating, might be tough to make her confess. But if you see all those 8 ways that she's, you know, moving, you already know what's up. So that's all I have for you today, guys. I hope this video.
Yeah, man. So she got it. She hit the nail on the head, man. All that shit. they start doing all that shiesty shit, you know they doing something. Don't let yourself get caught.
Right, like you gotta pay attention to the red flags, even if they're small flags. Especially if one by one they begin to build up, one here, one there, and you got that gut wrenching feeling. You gotta like start asking questions, and if they're not, adding up,
kick her to the curb.
You gotta be like, listen,
return her to the streets
this ain't for
from
me.
whence
Gotta go.
she came. Anyway, that's it for this one. We'll holla at you.